Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your New York Yankees.
And on the hill in this one, Garrett Cole. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Grisham racing over to make the catch. One pitch and 1 out. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one.
No!
The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 44, Julio.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. That one almost got him. And that's ripped for a base hit. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down. Cole Young now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Now the 0-1. Backed off the plate that time. Canzone off of first with 2 away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back in the Bronx and taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That's down and in. Foul ball there. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Singy, plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for him or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Ben Rice in now, takes ball one off the plate. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Into the corner, but foul. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That misses. Full count now.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Pitch AB right there before he worked the walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Rudder takes off. Swinging a foul out of play. Man at first, one away. Check swing, no appeal, and the count is 1-1.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Whoa.
That one inside. 3-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Swinging a foul straight back. Payoff pitch. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
Two walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now it's Luis Garcia. First pitch swinging. Two on, one out. Fastball for a strike at 95.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Here's a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Runners at first and second with one gone. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
2 on, 2 outs. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run shot. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 3-1.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
George Lombard Jr. will hit next. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one missed. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Yankees with a 3-run shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fastball for a strike. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boog from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate. Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
The third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Nope, ball one.
The 1-0. And delivers outside. .3-0 down. Swing and a foul straight back. That's a strike. Full count now. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Weston Wilson in the box now. No balls and a strike. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
The 1-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's downstairs and outside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the inning. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. And ball one.
That's a ball.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Here's a high chopper, and that chance handled. Wilson takes it himself. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ball one. Ball high.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. The 0-1. That one way inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard. No, he's really working him away this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So one hit is all they get. We head on now to the top of the third. Yankees 3 and the Mariners 1. Back now in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, number 4. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Man at second. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Now that's smacked to right center. Looks like extra bases. Headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1. A little bit low. And it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one's in there. And 1-1. Just missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ward at second. Arozarena on at first with nobody out. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Hammered on the line, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Panzone. Golden opportunity right here. Fouls away the first offering. Fastball for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Two on, one out. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Pitch kicks away. Throw into third, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. It gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. Just missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice.
Ben Rice.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Hard hit left side. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes. Oh, the 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that is out of play. Tied up here in the early going. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luis Garcia.
Luis Garcia digs in now.
No, that's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Young to first, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Start of the fourth. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Here's a 1-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Inside, just missed. All tied up, top half of inning number 4.
Whoa.
That one a little bit high, and it's 3-0. Fastball for a strike. And now it's filled up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, Weston Wilson.
Weston Wilson up next for the Mariners. Fly to center his first time. And there's a foul ball. Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Through 3.5. We're all even, 3 apiece. Back here in New York, ready to go. Bottom 4. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball.
Check swing. He went. And the count 1-1. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Towards first. Dives, but it's off his glove. Flips it behind his back. He beats it out, and it's first and second on the infield single.
The right fielder.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
Spencer Jones getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Canzone settles under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Strike 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Number 66. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Spire also getting ready. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off. Next one misses. Ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next. Two on, 1 out. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, could be two. They put the tag on him. On to first, double play. The Yanks leave one. 4 innings in the books. Tied 3-3. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 4. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Bradley Hanner, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Yarbrough, the lefty, warming up as well. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for Seattle, the right
and
fielder,
here's a look
Taylor
at how he's using his pitches
Ward.
in this one.
Bowling. Ball 2.
Outside. Nope, ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a foul ball. (3-2). This one in the air, center field. Grisham on the move. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Next is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. Now 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Chisholm in plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Mariners are down in order. Halfway home, tied at 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it. Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Flips it, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice.
Huh.
Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball. That ends the frame. 5 innings complete. All tied 3-3. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the
Bradley
Yankees.
Hanner gets the
Number
ball now.
59.
And this is the best way to make your major league debut.
Hanner.
No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases. Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's the ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Stepping in, Dominic Canzone. In there, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Ball to strike. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Another 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. McMahon under it, and there's 1 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Cole Young.
To the right side, Garcia. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Up next for Seattle, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Go-ahead run on base. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, one out. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the 0-2.
That's the ball.
That one almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now it's 3-2. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Runner around third. The relay. Safe. He beats it. And they lead by 2.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bradley Hanner won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough gets the call from the pen. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Weston Wilson up next for the Mariners.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. There's the strike. And that's a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. The M's trying to break this one open, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. And that's fouled off. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
That's a little high. Ball 1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Michael Rucker getting ready to go. Ferrer, the power lefty, up as well. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
The new
Seattle,
pitcher in the game, number 66. He's been so good against lefties. Swings and misses and 1 down below the zone. The Mariners holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
That's a ball.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Well, a good breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ramos gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one in the air, center field, and there's 1 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered here in this one. Step off, throw to first. Ramos back on a dive. Out to short. Off balance feet. There's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Outside low. Ball 2. Step off throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Ball. Up.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Late with the swing there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
On the ground. Sends it to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And that's the 3rd out. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And it remains 5-3. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the 7th. George Lombard Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
The 0-2. The other way. 1 away. The Yankees looking to rally.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Spencer Jones.
Right. Ooh.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Up next for the Yankees, the
One down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 1 for 2. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. The M's trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Clips the corner, and the count 2-1. McMahon wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Right through there for a strike. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. Tag, save! And it's now 5-4.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
There's a strike with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. McMahon stands at first with 1 out. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Now here's Trent Grisham, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
One, 2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Back in New York. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone.
No.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Brent Hedrick, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hill getting loose as well.
Ball 2.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 6-4.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Fastball for a strike at 95. Here comes the 0-1.
Yes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Rowley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That clips the inside corner for a strike. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-4.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
One down. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. And that's outside. The 1-0. That one the other way, and foul ball. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first, and that is out number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Fernando Cruz gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
David Bednar taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 7-4 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Seattle,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Michael Rucker. 25th appearance of the year for him. Ben Rice getting ready to hit.
The designated hitter.
The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Here's the 0-1. Fought off foul. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. Way high. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 34, Elliott Ramos.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The Mariners leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Garcia in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, 1 now. In the air out towards right center. Ward gets under it. And that's the inning. Yanks held in check. And they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. Back at Yankee Stadium, there's the shortstop at the plate. Number 4.
Emerson.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor Ward.
Close, but called a ball. And the count even 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. One out man at first. And now the DH, Randy Arozarena. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Chopper right side. Garcia over to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mariners 7 and the Yankees 4.
Now pitching for
so the closer summoned from the bullpen, Andres Munoz.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Oh!
And the 1-0.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Oh.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. That's way outside. Full count now. And that one hammered back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they're chipping away. It's 7-5. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
That's the ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. Up the middle, Young. Jump throw across his body. It's there, and that's a great play.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Spencer Jones.
Spencer Jones, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And there's a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Got him swinging. Yankees with only one out remaining.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Munoz going for his 20th save of the year. Two down, nobody on. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.